I'm going to be demonstrating the 6th grade ceramic project, which is to create an animal pencil holder. Here's an example of a finished one. This one is a monkey. Here's another one. This one is a bird. Now, even though these are different animals, they're both made using the exact same technique. They're made using a circle slab base, which you can see on both, and then built up using coils. And you can see on the inside there's also coils in there. So here's how you do it. When you get your clay from me, it will already have been wedged. So all you need to do is roll it out. To roll out your clay, you put the wooden slats on each side, then take your rolling pin, stand up, and roll out your clay until it sits flat on the wooden slats. Okay. Next, you are going to stamp the bottom piece of your project, which is a circle like this. There are 2 kinds of pencil holders at your tables. There's the red ones and the black ones. The black ones are bigger. I want you to find a black one to stamp your bottom. Take the black one, put it in the center of your slab, and just give it a little push. You don't want to push too hard, otherwise it could get stuck. I'm going to pop that off, and then I'm going to cut out this circle. I'm going to use this wire tool, but you can really use any tool found in your little plastic containers. So I'm going to cut this out. And then I'm going to pull away all of my extra clay. So this is my base. Now we're going to build this up using coils. So I'll take some of my extra clay and I'm just going to roll it into coils. So I'll take it, roll it in my hands, or I can roll it right here on my board. I have some coils rolled already that we're going to use today. Now to attach these coils, I need to slip and score. So I'm going to take this tool right here and I'm going to make a bunch of X's around the edge of my base. And then I'm going to make X's on my coils as well. This one, I've already put some X's on. Okay. So I have my base. I'm going to take some slip, put it on here, take my big coil that I've already scored, and then I'm going to pop this right on top here. Now notice that it doesn't quite fit all the way to the edge, so I'm going to have to make a tiny coil right there to fill in that space. So I have one right here. It's got X's on it, add a little bit of glue, and then put this one on right there. Now I'm going to do another layer of coils. So I take my tool, make X's on top of here, add some slip, and then attach my next coil, which has also been scored. I'm going to put that right on top. For 2 days, you are going to make coils and slip and score and attach them to your base until you can get this as tall as you can and at least tall enough to hold a pencil in place. After you've made coils for 2 days, I'm going to show you how to smooth it out, and then we're going to start adding the features that'll make it into the animal that you want. So let's talk about how to do that. Taking a look at the monkey. Now remember, you have your 3 hand building techniques. You have your slab, your pinch, and your coil. This one uses all 3. Slabs made the eyes and the ears. The pinch technique made the nose. And then the coil technique made the handle on the back. So here's how I made this. To start out with the eyes, I just took a piece of clay, I rolled it into a ball, and then I flattened it. And that tends to give me a pretty good sized circle. Okay? So there's my circle for the eye. Did the same thing for the ear, but then with the ear, I trimmed one of the sides off like that so it could lay flat against my pot like that. Okay? Then again, wherever it's going to touch, you have to slip and score. So I'd score right here, and then pop that on like that. The nose is made using a pinch pot. Okay? Remember, to make a pinch pot, you start with your clay in a ball. Let's make a small one. You have your clay in a ball. Stick your thumb in the middle, and then you pinch until you get a little half sphere or a little pot. Okay? Then you would attach it, slip and score it wherever it's gonna hit. So you gotta kind of guess. Let's say it's gonna go right there. So I'm gonna put a bunch of X's right here, put a bunch of X's right here, add my slip, and pop that on like that. Now to make the nose, I just carved 2 little lines in there, and then I also did a line across for the mouth. Okay? The coil for the tail was pretty simple. You'll be really used to making coils by this time. You'll make a coil, figure out where you want it to touch, slip and score it in place. Let's talk about the bird. The bird is a little different. Okay? The bird is made primarily of slabs. Eyes are slabs, beak is slab, the wings are slabs. Let's say you want to do a bird. To make the beak, all I did was roll out a slab, cut out a triangle, slip and score that on, and you have a beak. Same thing with the wings. Start off with a nice big slab, draw your wing shape, and then slip and score it on. So this one's got nice big wings. Now it is best if your appendages or the pieces coming off attach to the body as much as possible. If I were to have done this, it's really likely that this would break off. If I was to have done this, it's probably likely going to break off. The more you have it attached to the body, the better. Okay, so you want to keep that in mind when you're making yours. I will help you create whichever type of animal that you want to make. We'll figure it out. We can do any kind that you'd like. You will have 5 days to complete your sculpture, 2 days to make coils, and then 3 days to do your smoothing and to add your features. So you have 5 days to complete this. Good luck.